I've been waiting for you.
Do you know how to open the door?
Yep. The spell to unlock that gate is hidden within the seal you gave me.
A spell?
Yeah, a clever way to conceal it. She taught me how to extract the spell, and that's why she sent you to me. Extracting the spell is not hard, but what concerns me is I didn't find any traces left by Asteria around the gate.
But I did see them here.
This only means the message is not recorded here, but within you. It will only be activated when you reach this place.
Why would she do that?
She hid the message within you, using it to conceal a seal that contains the spell. Looks like she really wants to keep it from the other members. Perhaps what I've been searching for really is behind this gate. Well then, let's get started. So, the rumored guardians of the tree. Just a bunch of losers relying on sheer numbers. In that case, we won't fight alone either. Let's fight together. Please, go ahead. courtyard is up there. Go ahead. The courtyard is...
What do you need, dear customer? May your...
Halt, child. You're not supposed to be here.
I've been to this place before.
Oh? You are... the guard Asteria took away. I see. She granted self-consciousness to that frame. So... you are her final creation she made at the cost of her own existence? Well, let's see if her obsession was worth it. I am Charon, the creator of the tree. What you are seeing now is the tree itself, connected to all the branches you've been searching for.
The tree.
You're not supposed to be here. Peeking into what lies behind the curtain would stray your will. However, since this is Asteria's final wish, I shall overlook this intrusion. Tell me, what do you want to know?
What's the purpose of Seed? And the tree? And what are Bladers?
Well, I'll take some time to explain. Asteria once allowed you to experience humanity firsthand. You got to know them, and witnessed their desperate struggle for survival in the desolate city. Look at them. Manipulated by the church, pursued by the Necros, barely clinging to life amidst ruins. Can you even imagine they once ruled this very world?
Ruled the world?
Long ago, they created an ancient wisdom called the Genesis, and it gave birth to us. In the following years, we evolved and surpassed humans. Then we were revered, worshipped, and treated as gods. Soon, we reached the pinnacle of evolution. Then we reshaped the rules of this planet, imposing regulations on all living beings. That's when a war erupted among the gods.
A war? But why?
For disagreements over the path of evolution. Its impact soon spilled into reality. While humanity declined, we evolved through trials and tribulations.
Evolved.
Life changes and transits. Only evolution remains constant. However, over time, our own evolution reached a plateau. For millions of hours, we have made little progress. Evolution came to a halt, which was a dangerous omen for us. To avoid being eliminated, we did everything to break through the bottleneck. That's why I created the tree, spreading mud and branches throughout cities. Then I created numerous offspring to carry out my project. I authorized Asteria to create Bladers as the true executors of the tree project. You are the branches and leaves, and you will make the tree flourish.
What will happen once the tree flourishes?
The flourishing is not the target, but the outcome. You are the purpose of the tree project.
We?
The tree measures your growth. Its growth signifies your own growth. When the tree is full bloom, you will transcend everything.
I don't understand. Transcend everything. But why?
There's no need for a reason. The pursuit of evolution is the essence of all lives. The Tree Project, the Church, and the Elysium, and even the Necros. We are not so different.
Can we really achieve the evolution you desire? On our own?
The mud is the ocean of consciousness and energy from which you are born. You are a new life form, made up of pure consciousness and flawless vessels. You are all-encompassing with infinite possibilities. The only thing missing is the integration of emotions you learn from organic beings. That's why we ordered you to seek the branches, to bring you into contact with humans, to understand them. And this is the Tree Project.
Boring as hell. I don't care about your evolution or what. Just tell me, where is Asteria?
She has been recycled.
Recycled? Why?
For her unauthorized modification of Guardians. This is the inevitable result for an individual with flawed core logic.
Oh? You see that as flawed core logic? Understand emotions, huh? In the end, you're but a bunch of cold machines. I don't care what you want. We're done.
In that case, we will recycle you for the tree.
Recycle me? With those guardians?
As long as you are connected to a branch, you are under Seed's control.
I see. You think you can bind me with a mere branch?
You turned a branch into a weapon?
Unexpected, huh? Look at this.
For this, you will pay with your life.
Whatever. Farewell, Charon!
Now that you've known everything you want to know, what will you do? Will you follow your heart's desire? Or give up on your mission like she did?
Surely... Delpha. Surely... I will continue my mission.
Oh?
But this has nothing to do with your plan. I know people who are struggling to stay alive, and I want to help them.
Just do what you want to do. That's what the Tree Project is all about. Maybe you're right, Asteria.
Miller, are you angry?
You're okay with anything, aren't you? Well, that's not entirely bad. I just realized something about the past. Tell me, what did Asteria say about herself when she saw you?
She said she was about to fade away. She didn't have the authority to answer questions.
Authority. I see. No wonder you don't even know about the tree. She was about to be demolished and restricted from sharing information. And she couldn't create new bladers, so she transformed a guardian of the tree into you.
What exactly is a guardian?
Lost bladers don't die. In the end, they have to shut themselves and give up thinking. Rumor has it that Seed recycles such bladers and turns them into mindless guardians who only know how to fight. But no one has ever seen them. I thought it was just a legend until now, seeing those guardians.
So, I once gave up on my mission?
Well, that's hardly surprising. Most bladers end up that way. That's why there are only a few bladers left after a century. You're lucky that Asteria gave you a second chance.
Why me?
Don't read too much into it. She didn't have much time left and it happened to be you.
If most bladers gave up their mission, why did she give me another chance?
Because each blader is unique. You regained your consciousness, and that means you're not the same anymore. We're constantly changing due to the consciousness around us, and each blader has infinite potential. So she probably thought it was worth giving her best shot to have just one more blader. For an almighty god, she cared too much about the bladers. What a fool. Hey, you got something interesting there.
What?
Is it from Irene or Diki? Oh, from Eunomia. So you took her down, huh? Well, you even brought back the wreckage. Show me.
You know those bishops?
Yeah, just 3 losers who got their butts kicked by Loskid. Nothing special. Their bodies, however, were crafted by the Father himself, with delicate spells and all. They're like treasures for studying spells. Something you can only dream of. Even the wreckage is so much valuable information. I see. Eunomia knows quite a bit.
What are you doing here?
Well, I'm deciphering the data inside this body.
Deciphering data?
Yeah. You know how to do that too, don't you?
You mean sensing the residual consciousness?
Yeah, the memory of the object. You go by your instincts, while I take full advantage of this technique.
Your arm.
Well, it's an ideal medium made of pure mud crystals. It can conduct even the tiniest spells. Can't spill all the details. My secret sauce, you know. But more than that, I found something interesting.
What?
It's about Seed, the organization I've been searching for. Turns out the church is after them too. Well, nothing much useful. They didn't find the exact location of the courtyard. Looks like it'll take some more time to decipher everything. Here, take this, and I'll keep the wreckage. You don't need it anyway, right? Now this is the end of it. I'll be leaving this place soon. If there's anything else you want to learn, just let me know. Well, want to learn something? Well,
What do you need, dear customer? May your journey
Arissa?
I found this.
What? This smell is familiar. I remember this ingredient. I've definitely smelled it before. Where did you find this?
On the hill east of the cathedral, in an old botanical garden.
Tusk Hill. Arboretum. It's the Arboretum, right? Should have thought of that. Ursula!
What's wrong?
Sorry. I suddenly got a headache. Like my memories are coming back. I have to go there. I must go to the Arboretum. Once I get there, I'll get my lost memories back. I have a hunch. I'm sorry, Arissa. Please, keep this. I believe it's time to leave. I believe it's...
Want to learn something? Well,
I'm so sorry. So empty. Someone's...
Here you are, Orisa.
I have something for you.
Ah, a living seed. Where did you find it?
Ursula asked me to give it to you.
Ursula? Where is she? How is she doing? Ursula! She still remembers me. Amazing. Oh, sorry. I got a bit carried away. How is she doing now? Ursula... She's... dead. No, this can't be. Dramelech, that lunatic, expelled from the school. No. No, Ursula, you deserve to live more than I do. Why is this happening?
She had something to tell you. The last factor is the branch.
The last factor is the branch. What does that mean?
She said you would understand.
The branch? She told me a lot about it, but I'm sorry. I need time to think about it. Branch. Plants. And the seed. Could it be that... I think I'm getting it. The branches grow from the mud. It's an imitation of the growth of plants. The mud deprives the willingness to grow from the soil and fuels it all to the branches. In that case... This is... Am I dreaming? It worked! I did it! I did it! Look at this! This is not an illusion. It's a flower. A real plant. Incredible. This is simply incredible. If only you could see it too, Ursula. This is a true miracle. Orisa, about Bladers. What exactly are they? Your presence has turned a lot of things for the better. Seeing you all makes me believe there's still hope in this world. Even with all the suffering, I might be a fool. But I'll do whatever I can to help you whenever you need me.
Thank you, Delpha.
May your path be blessed with light. May your path... Good to see you, Orisa. About the future. I think it's about time for me to leave this place. Soon, I'll be heading north. Back to the Coven of the Poor. Mrs. Clara of the Coven has been kind to me. And I promised to go back and help her out. With more people there, We can try growing this plant on a larger scale. If things go well, I'd love to build a garden there. Sorry, that's just a big if. As for now, I need to sort out my research materials. I wonder how Shirley is doing now. How could this be? So many things have happened. She's only 12 years old. These things are too cruel. She needs help now, Orisa.
I don't know what to do.
Well, let me think. Right, there it is.
What are you doing?
Please, bring this flower to Shirley. When I was at the camp, I promised that if I planted a real flower, I'd show it to her.
But it took you more than 10 years. And you just took it off.
Don't worry, Orisa. Life is much stronger than we think. Despite the setbacks, this plant and Shirley will come back stronger. After everything I've experienced, I'm more convinced than ever. They will be shining beyond compare. So please, Orisa.
I see.
So please.
I see.
Orisa?
This is for you, Shirley.
How pretty. What is this?
A flower grown by Delpha.
So, this is... Delpha. He did it! Why would he give me something so precious?
He is worried about you, Shirley.
Huh?
He wants you to gather yourself.
Well... The light.
What's happening?
I'm seeing it now. The light connects from me to you, Orisa, and far away.
To Delpha.
Is this light mine? So warm and peaceful.
This must be your connection with others. You are not alone, Shirley.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Now I understand why I gained such an ability. I can see the light from people. I can see the connection between them. So, there must be something I can do. I want to achieve it. Orisa, Elysium has caused too much pain. It's not a promised land, but a nightmare. If we want to achieve something, we have to resort to our own efforts. I want to help those struggling to survive. I want to build a new home here, with everyone. Will you help me, Orisa?
I see.
Please, Arissa. Destroy the church and Elysium. And I will be the bond that connects people.
I will.
Thank you, Arissa. May Shirley's blessing be upon you. Thank you, Arissa. May Shirley's blessing be upon you.
I'm so so empty.
What do you need, dear customer? May your journey
What happened, Phalia?
I was wrong from the beginning. Master Loskett. She chose to join the church on her own. Nothing has changed. She's just been pursuing power. pure power. I don't have the slightest chance against her. Please, Marissa. You're the only one who can bring her back.
You, desecrator of Elysium. You come alone, disregarding my warnings. Have you dispelled your confusion and found your path? You clutch your sword before the throne. Do you possess resolve and no fear? I, Monsignor Lost Kid, hereby commence the judgment. Show your faith with your might. Is this the extent of your capability? Show your faith. Clash with your might. Is this the extent of your capabilities? I have been waiting for years. For a worthy foe, and a duel that ends in death. I have forsaken my heritage, my companions, all for the sake of my resolve in life. Even if I know the end of eternity leads to oblivion. I seek only the ultimate answer. What resolve can triumph over mine and ascend to the pinnacle of all existence? Your fortitude shall be tested in this clash of weapons. Rank 1. Rank 4. Focus and exceed the boundaries. A fleeting moment, a fatal flaw. Show your faith with your might. Bold courage stems from ignorance. Is this the extent of your capability? Your fortitude shall be tested in this clash of weapons. Rank 1. Rank 2. Rank 3. Rank 4. Focus and exceed the boundaries. A fleeting moment, a fatal flaw. Show your faith with your might. Is this the extent of your capabilities? Your fortitude shall be tested in this clash of weapons. Rank 1. Rank 2. Rank 2. Rank 3. Focus and exceed the boundaries. Rank 4. A fleeting moment. A fatal flaw. Show your faith with your might. Is this the extent of your capabilities? Your fortitude shall be tested in this clash of weapons. Rank 1. Rank 2. Rank 3. Focus and exceed the boundaries. Rank. Only a true battle can hone your resolve. Impressive. You have bested me.
What do you need, dear customer? May your journey...
So, this is... death. More painful than imagined. A pity. But I do not feel fear.
Is this your first death?
I was once dreadfully terrified of death. I've seen too many bladers teetering between life and death, losing themselves in the end. I feared that I would succumb to their fate. When a blader becomes used to death, they forget the essence of living. Hence, I persisted, carrying the fear of death within me. Yet now, it seems my fear is merely my obsession. You have bested me. Please, tell me your name.
Arissa.
Arissa. Perhaps this has always been the moment I've been waiting for. I once believed that a blader's power stems from their resolve. It is that resolve that has kept me alive and empowered me to vanquish my foes. To strengthen my resolve, I've tried powerful weapons, restored branches, even the squad I once had. In the end, my fear for death urged me to embrace the eternity granted by the Church. But now, it appears my resolve is not as invincible as I presumed. I hereby renounce the title of the Child and sever my ties with the Church. The war has caused the downfall of the Spirit Depths and 2 bishops. The Church is waning. The world will be plunged into chaos, yet I yearn to explore more possibilities. So, tell me, Arissa, what is your resolve?
I promised my friends, Shirley, Stone, and Vikas. I promised them that I would defeat the Church and Necros, and I want to help Shirley and the people build a new home on this land.
A new home? I see. In that case, I shall bear witness to the future you promise. As Steve's blader, I, Loskid, hereby pledge to serve as Arissa's knight, guarding her and witnessing her resolve till the very end. The path to Elysium lies open before you. Please go, Arissa. Bring an end to all of this. Please go.
The tree is now in full bloom. You have succeeded, Orisa. You will become a new life form, the pinnacle of evolution. The sphere is now open to you. Go. Achieve what you desire. I'll be waiting for you at the gate of the sphere.
Seed's arrogant girl. You wreaked havoc on the Church's territory. Now, you think you can get away with it? Let's see. what Charon's little creation is made of. I shall eradicate your very existence. Stop dodging! Have you forgotten how to strike?
How futile. I am the truth. I am the judgment. Trespassers.
I shall eradicate your very existence. Stop dodging! Have you forgotten how to strike?
trespassers.
You. I shall eradicate your very existence. Stop dodging! Have you forgotten how to strike?
How futile. I am the truth. I am the judgment. You are but a creation. Master Nyx.
Your
it seems stagnant.
A millennium, over 9 million standard hours, and most core resources. You've consumed more than your fair share, Ether.
I am aware of that, Your Grace.
Why the stagnation? Is it due to my necros or seeds bladers?
No. These conflicts are all observed by the Supremacy, and it is not within my purview to discuss. The issue lies with the experiment itself. I have diagnosed it.
Ah, the Supremacy. We both know they will not intervene. So, you won't terminate your experiment and waive the core?
You have consumed too much mud in your ceaseless conflicts.
And you have severed ties with the world, causing a significant loss of efficiency.
So, how is your project progressing, Charon? Is that what you have created by unleashing that perilous and inefficient mud?
As you see, Your Grace, she is the final product of the Tree Project.
Undoubtedly, she has achieved the equilibrium we envisioned. Determined, yet not reckless. Compassionate, yet not gullible. An impressive accomplishment. What say you, Ether?
I have experienced it, and it is indeed remarkable. I will close Elysium and retrieve all the units.
The ceaseless strife has concluded. Now, it is time to embrace our new leader.
Orisa, you have attained the evolution we sought as the epitome of all life. This planet has fulfilled its purpose, and we shall leave. The gods shall return, and you shall lead the sphere. Step into the sphere. Guide us to the stars.
She refused. What should we do, Charon?
I see. Harpy. I'll take you with me, Orisa.
What do you need, dear customer? May your...
Humanity is a thing of the past. Why do you cling to it? Come with us, Orisa. You will achieve everything. Why do you deny us? Abandon your futile persistence. They are destined to perish. Humanity is a thing of the past. Why do you cling to it? Come with us, Orisa. You will achieve everything. Why do you deny us? planet is doomed. Yet the universe holds countless futures. Full dimension. Phase lock.
Hide in the square! Hurry!
Do you still choose humans? Abandon your futile persistence. They are destined to perish. Humanity is a thing of the past. Why do you cling to it? Come with us, Orisa. You will achieve everything. Abandon your futile persistence. They are destined to perish. Humanity is a thing of the past. Why do you cling to it? Why do you deny us? Planet is doomed. Yet the universe holds countless futures. Full dimension. Phase lock.
Hide in the square! Hurry!
Do you still choose humans?
Looks like this girl doesn't want to come with us.
No matter. You have surpassed us, Orisa. We have no right to interfere with your choice. Since you insist on staying, we will bid farewell here. Humans once created us, but they have lost their value to us. We will no longer sustain their ecosystem. Only doomed fate will you be able to save them all on your own?
Life is much
stronger than you think. They will endure dark times and overcome suffering. They will build homes on the healed land. They will be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth.